Could you do a whole tutorial on how you made Midnight Barn? Yeah, a lot of you guys asked for a tutorial, so today I'm going to show you how to make this in Scratch. In this episode, we'll be going over the warning screen, the main menu, and a lot more stuff. So let's go. So the first thing you'll need to do is create a new project. I'm just gonna name this like FNAF game tutorial. I don't really know what else to name it. First thing you will need to do is remove Scratchy since we hate him. We're gonna need to make a warning screen, so just set this to black. Of course, also the backdrop, make it black too, so that there's no white spots. We're gonna make a text, the warning text. I don't know, warning. This game contains jump scares. I don't know. Add whatever you like. Perfect. So you're gonna center this, copy, paste, and add like a click or press any key to continue. Perfect. We're gonna make this a little bit more gray, so it looks transparent or something like that. We're gonna center this too, something like that. Make this a bit smaller. You can group that and center it. Make it a bit bigger. Nice. So you're gonna do, when the green flag is clicked, hide, go to front layer, and go to X 0, Y 0. Don't forget to save your project. We're gonna do a set ghost effect to 100. And we're gonna make a show. So the reason why we're adding a ghost effect is to make a fade in. So to make it, do a like repeat 5. Change ghost effect by -20, something like that. Next, you're gonna add wait until an OR operator, mouse down, or any key pressed. Where is it? Key any pressed, and then hide. So as we can see, we have a very simple fade-in. Oh, you can add it like something like a wait 1 second, so it's not like immediately. A simple fade-in, and when I click, it just disappears. Perfect. So we're gonna add a broadcast message main menu, and we're gonna make a new variable called night for all sprites. You can delete the my variable. We will not be needing that. And set the night to 1. Of course, we will make a save system, but that will be at the end of the tutorial when our basic game is done. So now we're gonna make the main menu. Oh, and of course, do not forget to name your sprites. That is very important, so that you're not lost when searching for something. Now you will need to make an animatronic. I'm just gonna use Freddy from my FNAF 1 character assets project. If you want to use those assets, link is in the description. Of course, feel free to use them, but don't forget to credit me since it took a lot of time and effort. If you want to see the video how I make them, it is in the top right corner. So we're just gonna like delete his legs since we won't see that. Group him and make him bigger. It's something like this. Yeah, this looks fine. Then we're gonna make the title. We're gonna delete Freddy. Make title FNAF game tutorial. Very good name. Set it to white or whatever color you want. This is just up to you. But like over here, yeah, that's cool. And we're gonna add a new game button. So just type in new game. Make it a bit smaller than title, of course, and put like down here. And make a continue button right underneath or above it, up to you. And then when the green flag is clicked, hide, go to x00. When I receive main menu, this is where we're gonna make a new variable called ID. This will be for this sprite only. We're gonna set the ID to 0, and then we're gonna do repeat 4. The reason why I put 4 is because we have 4 things over here. We're gonna do change ID by 1 and create clone of myself. The reason we are doing this with clones is because it's much faster and a lot more organized than in many sprites. It just makes it less laggy. When I start as a clone, if else, if ID equals 1, then we're gonna add our code in. We're just gonna do this for every single thing. Basically, the ID is literally an ID to track which button it is. So for example, ID 1 is Freddy, ID 2 is the title. You get what I'm saying? So we're gonna add like a show, go to x00, go to front layer, I don't know, something like that. And we're gonna make this for every single one. Over here. Don't forget to add a switch costume. So the first one is Freddy. So we're gonna do Freddy. The second one is the title. The third one is new game. And the fourth one is continue. Perfect. So as we can see, it works. We have this, which is really cool. So now we're gonna make Freddy twitch over here. So it's really simple. We're just gonna copy this. We're gonna delete his like eyes and make it like, you know, like those white dots. You'll see what I mean by that. I'm just gonna ungroup this real quick. Delete. Then we're gonna add these like white dots, very small. Just like that. That looks really cool and creepy. And we're gonna twitch his head. So select his whole head, twitch him like this. Maybe do like the same thing, but on the other side. Could maybe like, I don't know, open his mouth a bit, just so it looks weird. You're gonna do over here. You're gonna do forever. Wait 1 second. Switch costume to I don't know, pick random 1 to 2. The reason why it's to the 3. Sorry. The reason why is because it's costume number 2 and costume number 3. Then we're gonna add a wait 0.1 second block. Duplicate this again and switch costume to Freddy. So let's try that, see how it looks. Save your project. Nice, he's switching. That looks really cool. If you want to make it like more random, you can add like 1.2 to like 2.5. I don't know, something like that. And here you can make it like, again, pick random 0.05 to 0.1. The same thing here. So let's see if this is any better. Yeah, that's cool. Alright. So next we're gonna make the buttons functional. So we're gonna go to ID free, forever, if else, touching mouse pointer, set brightness effect to like, I don't know, like maybe 20. I usually do 20 or 15. Choose whatever you like. Else, set the brightness effect to 0. So as you can see, this will make the button like highlighted. Okay, we can't really see that since it's completely white. So maybe like minus 20. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that's much better. Oh, one thing, we need to make like hitboxes, because otherwise it's like gonna be very weird. Like put a black box under the button so that the clicking is a lot more easy, since the text is like has like very weird hitboxes. You'll see. Yeah, this is much better. Yeah. Okay, do the same thing over here on the continue button. Then, if mouse is down, you're gonna do a, for example, broadcast. We're gonna do like newspaper, since most games have like a newspaper. You can do like notes, just like I did in Midnight Barn. I'm gonna teach you how to do that. It's very simple, but here we're gonna do a newspaper. When I receive a newspaper, stop other scripts in Sprite and delete this clone. So basically, it's gonna delete all of those clones. So if we press new game, bam, really cool. So now we're going to make the newspaper. So call it like newspaper, like some kind of newspaper-ish color. Maybe like a little yellow. Yeah, this looks cool. Maybe make it a little less like that. I don't know. That's completely up to you. Add a vignette effect, just like in the original FNAF games. So like choose fully black. Make it like this. Can make this a bit bigger. Yeah, this looks fine. If you have a scratch add-on, I can do that tutorial in the next video. Comment down below if you want a scratch add-on guide. You can go to the black and set its opacity, like a little less, and as you can see, that's much better. So now we're gonna add Freddy over here, like, I don't know, like his head. Copy, paste. So most FNAF games have like a newspaper. You can add like whatever text you want over here. What I'm gonna do in this tutorial, I'm gonna do like a tutorial-ish newspaper. So it will teach the player on how all of the animatronics will work. So in this tutorial, Freddy will be very simple. He will just go to your door and you need to close it. So I'm gonna put that over here. Whenever you see Freddy in front of you, close the door. Perfect. Maybe like space it a bit better. Nice, just like that. You can add it like here. Maybe add a black outline to make it a bit more bold. Yeah, cool. Then we can add this over here to the center too, and move it like this to the side. The same with this text. Or no, I'll just do it like this. Yeah, that looks good. So when I receive, or when the green flag is clicked, hide, go to x00, and when I receive newspaper, we will set the ghost effect to 100. We're gonna add a go to front layer, and then we're gonna do like a wait 1 second, repeat again like 5, change ghost effect by -20. Good. And then we're gonna, oh, of course, a show. I completely forgot about that. For just to be sure, you can add like a go to x00. I always do that just to be sure. I don't know why. Then I don't know, you can do like wait 5 seconds and hide. You can also do the same like when it's clicked, like in the warning screen. I think you already know how to do that. If you don't, just literally copy this, put it over here. What? Yeah, put it there. Delete the broadcast main menu. Do like that. Perfect. So let's check if this works. We have the main menu, new game. Bam! Really cool. So next we're gonna do the night screen. This is gonna be again very simple. So just do a night screen. We're gonna go back to the newspaper and do a broadcast night screen. So when we're making night screen, don't forget to go back to main menu, and you're gonna do for the new game button. Here's the new game button. Set night to 1. Don't forget, that's very important. On the continue button, you can just leave it like that. Okay, so night screen, we're gonna make a black box over here, and we're gonna add a text saying night and 1. Make it white. You can, of course, make it a little gray. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Maybe a little less. Yeah. Then, also, if you press Alt and increase its size, it does like this, which is really cool. So, of course, set its X position and Y position to 0. And you're gonna do this for every single one, for every single night. So this will will name this 1. Then it automatically named it 2. So we're gonna do night 2. Center it is already night 3. Night 4. And night 5. Perfect. So next we're gonna do like when green flag is clicked, hide, and then when I receive night screen, go to x00, switch costume to night. Since if the night is 1, it will automatically set the night costume to 1, which is night 1. And we're gonna add a show block. So let's test that out. We press new game. We have the newspaper. We click, and it's night 1. Perfect. So it's working. So now we're gonna start making the office. You can design the office however you want. I'm just gonna make this is not gonna look as good as Midnight Barn, of course, since this is just a tutorial to very simple. to show you like how I make it. This is since this is not gonna be as good as Midnight Barn, since Midnight Barn took me like 3 months. But you just can like make a gray wall or something like that, and add like a door over here. So like over here. So we're gonna do a bam, pointed, like here, pointed, no, this, pointed, this, pointed again. This looks terrible, but yeah, it's because it is just a very simple tutorial. You can of course make the door a bit bigger. You can do like something like this. Like add a floor and a ceiling. Then you can like increase its size a bit. Just like that. Really cool. Not really cool. We're gonna add a poster, of course. So, like, for example, you can take this newspaper and we're gonna add this just a bit. So, remove the vignette, remove the text, just make it like this. I don't know. Make your posters however you want. Just be creative, okay? Creativity is key to make your FNAF fan game feel good. Okay, can put it like here on the ceiling. I don't know. Can add some text. I'm just gonna put his head over here. And next, we're gonna go to the back to the night screen. Wait like 2 seconds. Broadcast. Start the game. Or no. Yeah, start game. Good. And we're gonna hide this. When I receive start game, we're gonna do and then you're gonna make it move around with your cursor, so we can add like forever set X to mouse X times like maybe like minus 0.5, no, 0.05, something like this. Do the same thing with the Y, mouse Y. Let's see how that looks. Oh, of course, when the green flag is clicked, we need to hide this and go to front layer and go to X00. So if we press new game, we have the newspaper, night 1, and bam, we were in the office. And we can move around. So this is already looking pretty good. Even though the office looks kind of boring, you can add this, like, you can make this however you want, but it already feels pretty professional. So now we're going to make a desk. We're gonna make it in a separate sprite. You'll see why later in the tutorial. Make it like a brown colorish. And now make it like here, maybe. Duplicate this. Just like that. Can mess around with this tool. I like to make it like this. Then add a little rectangle that is a little shaded. Here. Bam. Looks like a table. We can make this a bit closer together. Maybe a little shorter. Whatever. Of course, I like this effect. No. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Now we can increase the size, go to X, 0, 0. Perfect. You can like make this a bit, or I'm gonna make this just a bit higher, just so that it looks fine with the table. Yeah, that's good. And we're gonna just put the same script over here, but here we're gonna make this move around a little bit more. So like minus 0.07 or 8, I don't know, 7. Let's test that out. I'm not gonna sit through all of that. I'm just gonna broadcast our game. Oh, of course, this is gonna be in the front layer. Okay, this is really good already. We can see that the office is like clipping over here. It's like a black spot, so we're just gonna make the floor a bit longer. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Layer bug. No. We're gonna do like a go forward 1 layer. That should fix it. Yeah, that. Okay. Save it. And yeah, this is really, really cool. So next thing we are going to be doing is button. We're going to be doing a button. So name this button. Perfect. I forgot to name these things. Office, desk, a button. So I'm just gonna do a door button. So, bam, just so that it's visible. Then copy paste, make it in center again. Reduce its size, make it red. Good. Now add it like here maybe. Just look. Oh, of course set the X and Y position to 0. Just set it to like wherever you want. And then we're gonna copy this. Let's see how that looks. No, layers. Alright, so we're gonna do a back layer. Alright, finally, it works. Okay, really cool. The button's over here. The last thing is that we're gonna do is like so that it brightens when we hover over it. So, we're gonna make this in a separate script when the green flag is clicked. Forever, if, else, touching mouse pointer, set brightness effect to, like, again, 20? I don't know. This is like really, test with this, see whatever you like. Okay, 5 is good. We're gonna stick with 5. So, now, let's see the end result. We have a warning screen. When we press, it takes us to the main menu. When we press new game, we have this newspaper type thing, night screen, and then the office with button. Next episode, we'll do the cameras, the door, and also the animatronic AI. If this tutorial was helpful, then make sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video.